Hi, for my math activity, I chose number bonds, something that I thought was really cool, and I wanted to show you guys this. So we know math bonds is like the basis for a lot of things that they're learning, and it can be kind of confusing. And I saw this where they have the paper plates. It was really cool because what they did is they asked students to mix and mingle, and they were to find different paper plates that would they can how many bonds they can make out of it. For an example, you could do 4 and 6. So if you had the number 10, the students knew because it was in red that that's where the students that he was the whole number. And so you could do different ones. For an example, 4 and 6 would work, 1 and 9, and they were to find how many bonds they could do around the room. I thought this was really cool. I think something that would have made this a little neater or better is if they would have had some objects on it, like maybe some palms, 3 palms, 10 palms, and 7 palms here would have made it even more visual for students. And I know that sometimes we're actually teaching number bonds. We've been working on them right now in my classroom, that showing the pathways. It's just kind of a hard concept for some of them. Some of them get it right off the back, and sometimes it's a little harder for students. So I think that paper plates, it's cool to have the actual have a visual too, and they can say, well, these two paths, how they lead to the number 10. So I think that would be a really cool activity. A problem with that I could see is that some students that maybe not understand the concept may find that it is hard to have that to be able to critically think and find 3 people that would be able to match and come together with a bond. So I could see some students getting very frustrated with that. So I think there could be some modifications. I think a modification to that I would use in my classroom, so students don't become over frustrated. And we always have those students that everything is a bigger deal. It's a little more frustrating. And we want to make sure that they're learning and it's working for them too. So maybe have the number 10 come up on the board, the red number 10, and come up and say, class, who has a number that they would like to put the number on? And let's say a number 6 stands up. And then we could have number 6 come and stick that on the board. And then we could ask, who class has, what would the next number be? And the other they can come and stick it up on the board. So maybe we could modify it. And sometimes you have classrooms that it would work in, and sometimes you don't. So I guess it depends on just knowing your students and what students could be successful in that activity. And again, that's a really cool activity. And I'll show you guys that picture one more time. I think if they have to critically think and come up with those numbers on their own, I think a lot of students could do that and it would be very successful. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much.